This morning, federal safety officials looking into the deadly mid-air collision in Washington, D.C. have recovered the passenger jet's black boxes.
Gigi Gracia joins us now with the latest on the investigation and what we're learning about some of the victims. Gigi.
Jen and Melvin, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Today, the recovery effort in the Potomac continues. There are still about 24 victims that need to be found. And also, there are the investigators, and there are many of them, as the NTSB and other federal agencies work to determine what caused the crash that killed 67 people. Key to the investigation, those black boxes from the airplane. Federal transportation officials now have both the flight data recorder and the cockpit voice recorder from the American Airlines flight that appeared to have been struck by an Army helicopter seen here at EarthCam video. All 67 people aboard the aircraft, both aircrafts, are presumed dead. The Washington Post reporting that the control tower at Reagan National Airport was understaffed at the time of the collision, and there had been recent close calls involving helicopters in that busy corridor. And as the investigation continues, the mourning process begins. The skating community was hit particularly hard, with at least 14 people linked to the sport losing their lives in the collision. One of the victims, you see her there, she was only 12 years old. Her name was Olivia Tur. A talented figure skater, she already had big dreams of representing the United States in the Olympics one day. Olivia had attended a development camp after the U.S. Figure Skating Championships ended on Sunday in Wichita. It serves as a launch pad for athletes vying for a spot on Team USA. The camp was invitation only. Traveling with Olivia was her mother, and she was also killed. Another victim has now been identified by Howard University as law professor Kia Duggins from Wichita. The civil rights attorney was set to start teaching law this fall. She was a Harvard Law graduate and also held multiple degrees from Wichita State University, and she was also a finalist in the Miss Kansas pageant. Again, she was described as brilliant. Melvin and Jen?
Gigi, thank you. That's like the unfortunate, tragic, even more tragic part of these events is that you start to see the names and the faces and hear the stories of the people who lost their lives, you know.
All these bright lights extinguished.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
Awful.
Yeah.
Awful. Thank you, Gigi.
Thanks, Gigi.